Hi everyone, good day! I am your English teacher for today, Ma'am Jessah Ubungen, and welcome to our virtual class in English 4. Today, we are going to go through your English 4 Module 6 of Quarter 3, Infer the speaker's tone, mood, and purpose. Before we start, may I ask to all of you to type your complete name in the comment box for your attendance. I will give you 30 seconds to do it. Your time starts now. Before we proceed to our lesson, make sure you have with you your English 4 Module 6 of Quarter 3, your pen, and your notebook. Our lesson for today is your Infer the speaker's tone, mood, and purpose. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to infer the speaker's tone, mood, and purpose. Use formal and informal English when appropriate to task and situation. Let us now do your first task, entitled, What I Know. Let us see your prior knowledge about our lesson for today. Directions. Read and answer the questions below with your knowledge of the topic to be discussed. Use a clean sheet of paper for your answers. Write the letter of your choice. And now, let's check your answers. Number 1, B. Number 2, A. Number 3, C. Number 4, B. Number 5, C. Did you get high scores of 5 over 5? Don't worry, because we are going to start our lesson for today. Now, to help you further improve your reading skills, let us focus on this lesson, on how the reader infer the speaker's tone, mood, and purpose on the literary piece. This will help you better understand what you are reading. Now, before we proceed to our lesson, I want you to read and observe the short literary piece. Identify the feeling it gives you as a reader and the atmosphere of the given text. I will give you 2 minutes for this. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Did you read well? Let's proceed with these questions. Number 1. What did you feel while reading the story? I felt that too. I felt sad and worried. How about question number 2? What made you feel that way? Good job! You're quite observant. I also felt that way because of the words used to describe the scenario of the story. How about question number 3? What words in the story made you feel sad and worried? Amazing! Aside from these words, the following phrases also helps us. First, snowing and freezing night. Second, head and feet bare. She had no buyers. She can't go home without money. Getting numb from the cold. Great! By answering these questions, you are now on your way to infer the speaker's tone and mood. Mood and tone are important because they help create the meaning of the story. Now, observe the picture. Yes, it's a star and a pentagon. What words are there inside the star? Good job! The words are angry, amused, happy, cheerful, grateful, sad, and proud. And what words are there inside the pentagon? Very good! Funny, sorrowful, hopeful, mysterious, romantic, fantastic, and calm. Do you know what these words are? The words inside the star are tones, while the words inside the pentagon are moods. Do you know the tone and mood is? Tone refers to the speaker's attitude towards the subject or a topic of the poem or story. It is a type of expression in writing. How is tone expressed? The kind of words and phrases that the writer uses in the story or poem expresses the tone. How are we going to infer the speaker's tone? To infer the speaker's tone, you must notice how these words and details are used within the writings. How does the speaker think in this sentence? I have brought you a gift, Kara said. Wow, that's so lovely, Jessie replied. Wow and lovely expresses cheerful and grateful. Thus, the tone of dialogue are cheerful and grateful. Here's another example. My daughter's speech was eloquent. The word eloquent expresses proud. Thus, the tone is proud. The tone is the feeling or emotion of the speaker. It is done by word choice, diction, and by what the character of the point of view focuses on. Remember, to build an atmosphere or mood, the speaker uses tone. What is mood? Mood is a general feeling or atmosphere that a piece of writing creates within the reader. Mood is produced most effectively through the use of setting, theme, voice, and tone. How are these following passages make the reader feel? Let's read it together. The river, reflecting the clear blue sky, twinkled and sparkled as it flowed noiselessly on. What did you feel while reading the passage? Right, we all felt calm. How about this one? He gave me flowers and chocolates and took me on a date at fancy restaurant. Very good. It felt romantic. And now, we will proceed to your task 2, entitled What's New? Activity 1. Directions. Read and answer the questions below. Use a clean sheet of paper for your answers. Write the letter of your choice. Reminder, I will give you 15 seconds for each passage. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. And now, let's check your answer. Number 1, B. Number 2, C. Number 3, C. Number 4, B. Number 5, A. Did you get all the items right? Wow! You are doing great! And now, let us proceed to what is it. Let us dig deeper on infer the speaker's tone, mood, and purpose. And now, always remember that tone refers to the speaker's attitude towards the subject or topic of the poem or story, while the mood is the overall feeling or atmosphere that a piece of writing creates within the reader. And now, let's study how to infer the speaker's purpose. But first, let's discuss about the purpose of the text. The purpose of the text is the author's reason for writing. How can we know the speaker's purpose? There are 3 purposes. First is to persuade. Second, to inform. And third is to entertain. Yes, it's like a pie. Do you like pie? The first one is to persuade. It is to convince a reader or listener of a certain point of view. To change someone's opinion by explaining or reasoning. One example of it is advertisement. Chippers are the crispiest, crunchiest, and most delicious brand of chips you will ever taste. Buy a bag today! The second purpose is to inform. To inform is to teach or give information to reader or listener. Examples of to inform: a poster that displays how to properly wash our hands. A new encyclopedia. And lastly, to entertain. It is to hold the attention of the reader or listener through enjoyment. Examples of to entertain: a joke book for kids. Fictional stories. And now, let's proceed to your next task, entitled, What's More? Activity 2. Directions. Infer the speaker's tone, mood, and purpose. Choose the letter of your answer from the box below. Reminder: I will give you 15 seconds for each passage. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. And now, let's check your answer. Number 1, C. Number 2, A. Number 3, D. Number 4, B. Number 5, E. Did you get all the answer correctly? Good job! And now, let's proceed to another task, entitled, What I Have Learned. Activity 3. Directions. Read the selection and infer the speaker's tone, mood, and purpose. Use a clean sheet of paper and write the letter of your choice. Number 1. What is the speaker's tone in the selection? A. Acceptance of pets. B. Hatred of pets. C. Disappointed of pets. Number 2. What is the speaker's purpose of the selection? A. To explain why people laugh at pets. B. To explain why people love pets. C. To entertain people to love pets. Number 3. What is the mood of the selection? A. Tense and warm. B. Frustrated and excited. C. Light and easy. And now, let's check your answer. Number 1, A. Number 2, C. Number 3, C. Did you get it all correctly? Good job! And now, let's proceed to your another activity, entitled, What I Can Do. Activity 4. Directions. Create a paragraph using one of the speaker's purpose, either to persuade, to inform, or to entertain. Reminder: you have 1 day to finish this activity, and you can send your output to the teacher's email or messenger. Since we are done with our discussion, let us now proceed to your assessment. Directions. Read and answer the questions below with your knowledge of the topic discussed. Use a clean sheet of paper for your answers. Write the letter of your choice. And now, let's check your answer. Number 1, A. Number 2, C. Number 3, B. Number 4, A. Number 5, B. Did you get all the items correct? Wow, good job! Now, let's proceed to your next activity. Directions. Read and answer the questions below with your knowledge of the topic discussed. Use a clean sheet of paper for your answers. Write the letter of your choice. Are you ready? Okay, let's start. And now, let's check your answer. 1, B. 2, A. 3, C. 4, B. 5, C. Did you get it all correctly? Wow, good job! That's all for today's lesson. Good job, students! See you again on our next virtual class. Once again, I am your English teacher, Jessah Ubungen.